Yield is nothing but the actual percentage income on investment is called the yield. Interest divided by the market value into 100 will give the yield. How much stock can be purchased by investing rupees 9,600 in 3.5% stock at 120? Here it is, x is equal to 8,000. What rate of interest is obtained by investing in 9% stock at 180? Hello dear students, welcome to this session of Basic Mathematics Revision class. I am Mr. Niranjan, Faculty Department of Mathematics, Vidhyaashram PU College, the Temple of Excellence. Today in this session I am going to discuss very simple chapter, that is stocks and shares. So in this chapter, the weightage for this chapter is, so you will get 1 mark, 1 MCQ question and 1 3 marks question. So totally the weightage for this chapter is 4 marks. So 1 mark plus 3 marks is equal to 4 marks is the weightage for this chapter, stocks and shares. Now let us discuss some important 1 mark questions first. Now, so this is an important definition. They may ask one definition. What is define yield? So how to define yield? The actual percentage income, on investment is called as the yield. The actual percentage income on investment is defined as an yield. So yield can also be written as yield is equal to interest divided by market value into 100. That's it. So yield is equal to interest divided by market value into 100. This is how we are going to define it. So yield is nothing but the actual percentage income on investment is called the yield. Interest divided by the market value into 100 will give the yield. Now move on to the next problem. How much stock can be purchased by investing rupees 9,600 in 3.5% stock at 120? So how much stocks can be purchased by investing rupees 9,600 in 3.5% stock at 120. What is the face value? Always the face value is 100. The market value. So here the market value is 120. See, the face value is 100 and the market value is 120. Now, investing rupees 9,600 in 3.5% of stock. So this is X. And the market value 9,600. So here the amount of stock is X. So cross multiplied. So this is 120 into X. 120 into X is equal to 100 into 9,600. Therefore X is equal to 100 into 9,600 divided by 120. That's equal to, simplify this. This is equal to 8,000. That's all. So, how much stock can be purchased by investing rupees 9,600 in 3.5% stock at 120? Here it is, X is equal to 8,000. Right. Now, move on to the next problem. What income can be obtained? What income can be obtained from rupees 8,000 in 4% stock? 4% stock. Here is nothing but, means if the face value of stock is rupees 100 is 100, income or dividend is equal to 4, rupees 4, right? So here the face value and income. So face value is 100, income is rupees 4. Right. Second condition, the face value is 8,000, income X we have to find. That's it. So therefore, 100 into X is equal to 4 into 8,000. X is equal to 4 into 8,000 divided by 100. That is nothing but 4 into zeros, 2 zeros gets cancelled, 80. That's equal to 320. That's it. So therefore, the income obtained is equal to income obtained is rupees 320. That's it. Rupees 320 is the income obtained. Now move on to the next problem. What rate of interest is obtained by investing in 9% stock at 180? What rate of interest is obtained by investing in 9% stock at 180? So this is nothing but an yield. So yield is equal to interest divided by market value into 100. What is the formula? Yield is equal to interest divided by market value into 100. So therefore yield is equal to interest. What is the interest? 9% divided by the market value. Market value is 180 into 100. Simplify this. That's it. So this is equal to 5%. What is the yield? Yield is equal to 5%. That's it. So what is the rate of interest is nothing but the rate of interest on invested on a money is nothing but the yield. So yield is equal to interest divided by MV into 100, that is 9 by 180 into 100 is equal to 5%. That's it. Now move on to the next problem. Now let us discuss 3 marks questions. Sukanya holds rupees 8,000 of 3% stock. She sells it at rupees 110 and invests the proceeds in 5% stock. Thereby the income increases by rupees 260. Find the market price of 5% stock. This is an important problem. Sukanya holds 8,000 rupees of 3% stock. She sells it at rupees 110 and invests the proceeds in 5% stock. So she invested in 5%. Thereby the income increases by rupees 260. So the income increases by rupees 260. Find the market price of 5% stock. Now just find out at 3% stock. Case number 1. Let us discuss at case 1, 3% stock. Okay. So face value and the income as usual. So what is the face value? So here face value is 100 and 8,000 and the market value is 3 and the income is 3 and X is to be determined. Now just find out the income here. So 100 into X is equal to 8,000 into 3. So therefore X is equal to 8,000 into 3 divided by 100. This gets cancelled. 240 rupees 240. X is equal to rupees 240. So that means income obtained at 3% stock. 3% stock is rupees 240. Right. Now obtain the cash obtained by selling 3% of stock. Now cash obtained by selling 3% of stock. Okay, same face value and the market value. Face value is 100 and 8,000. Market value is, so here given, what is the market value? She sells it at rupees 110. So she will sell at 110 and calculate X as usual. X is equal to 110 into 8,000 divided by 100. So that's equal to 110 into 80. What is this equal to? 8,800. 8,800. So that means the cash obtained by selling 3% of the stock at 110 is 8,800. Right. Move on to the case 2. Case 2. In case 2. So what is the case 2? So she, yes, and invests the proceeds in 5% of the stock. That is at 5% of stock. So at 5% of stock, the money invested is rupees 8,800. So money invested is rupees 8,800. So therefore income obtained income obtained from 5% stock is equal to, how much we got? 240. Our income increases by 260. So that is equal to 240 plus 260 is equal to rupees 500. Right. Now calculate the market value. So market value of 100 at 5% stock. So what is, so just find out the market value of rupees 100 at 5% stock. So that is market value income. So what is the market value here? 8,800 and X income. What is the income? First it is 505. Now simplify this. Therefore from this X is equal to 8,800 into 5 divided by 500. That's equal to rupees 88. So therefore rupees 88 is the answer. So therefore income obtained by 5% of stock is 240 plus 260, that is 500. Therefore the market value of rupees 500 at 5% stock is 88. That's it. So this is how we are going to solve this problem for 3 months. Hope you followed. Now move on to the next problem. So this is also an important problem. Shreya holds 1,200 shares of a company, each of face value rupees 10. Shreya holds how many shares? 1,200 shares of a company of face value. Face value is rupees 10. She sells how many? 400. She sells 400 shares at the rate of 12 per share. And the remaining at par, she invests the proceeds in the share of rupees 100 at 80. Find the number of shares purchased by Shreya. This is also an important problem. Now, first find out the amount received by selling 400 shares. Amount received by selling 400 shares. Selling 400 shares. So for how much he is going to sell? For rupees 12. 400 into 12. So what is this equal to? 4,800. Now similarly, amount received by selling, how many are remaining? Out of 1,200 minus 400, how many are there? 800. Amount received by selling 800 shares at rupees, so remaining shares invest at rupees 10. So that's equal to 800 into 10, that's equal to 8,000. Okay. So first case, amount received by selling 400 shares at rupees 12 is 4,800. So out of 1,200, we have 400 shares already sold. So therefore 1,200 minus 400 is 800. So the remaining 800 shares will be sold at rupees 10. So she is going to get an amount of 8,000 rupees. So therefore the total amount received is equal to sum of these two. That is 4,800 plus 8,200, that is nothing but 12,800. So therefore the total amount received is equal to rupees, first one is 4,800 plus second one rupees 8,000. So is equal to 12,800. 12,800. Now the cost of one share. Now cost of one share is equal to rupees 80. Cost of one share is equal to rupees. So proceeds in a share of at rupees 80. So that means the cost of one share is rupees 80. Now the number of shares purchased, therefore number of shares purchased for rupees, what is the investment? 12,800 at 80 is equal to 12,800 divided by 80. That's equal to 160. So 160 shares he will purchase. So the number of shares purchased is 160. That's it. Okay. Now move on to the next problem. Mr. Sandeep invested rupees 15,000 cash partly in 3% stock at 75 and partly in 6% debentures at 125 in such a way as to get returns of 4.5% of his money. How much does he invest each? So here first Sandeep invests rupees 15,000 cash, partly 3% stock at 75, partly 6% debentures at 125 in such a way as to get the return. What is the return you are going to get? He is going to get 4.5% returns for his money. Then how much does he invest in both the cases? Just find out the total income obtained from this 15,000 at 4.5%. Total income for rupees 15,000 at 4.5% is equal to 15,000 into 4.5 divided by 100. That is equal to rupees 675. So he is going to get an income of rupees 675. Now first let us consider, let I1 the amount invested at 3% stock, right? Bx. So therefore I1 can be written as 3x divided by 75. Now similarly I2 is nothing but the amount invested at how much? 6% debentures. 6% debentures is 15,000 minus x. So that's equal to 15,000 minus x into 6 divided by 125. Right. So therefore the total income is equal to 675. That is I1 plus I2 is equal to 675. What is I1? 3x divided by 75 plus what is I2? 15,000 minus x into 6 divided by 125 is equal to 675. Divide this. What is this equal to? So we will get 0.04x plus 6 divided by 125, 0.048. 0.048 into 15,000 minus x is equal to 675. Simplify this. That's it. If you simplify, so multiply this. 0.04x plus 0.048 into 15,000 is equal to 720 minus 0.048x is equal to 675. Right. Now transfer this. Just what happens? 0.04x minus 0.048x is equal to 675 minus 720. So this is equal to, so 0.008x is equal to 45. If we simplify, this is equal to 45 divided by 0.008. So what we will get? 45 divided by 5,625. 5,625. So therefore amount invested at 3% is equal to 5,625 and amount invested at in 6% debentures is equal to 9,375. That's it. If you add, you will get 15,000. This is how we are going to calculate the amount invested at 3% stock 5,625 and 6% debenture is 9,375. Hope you followed. So hope you followed this problem. So these are few problems for 2 marks and 3 marks. So that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with a different concept in the next session. Thank you. Thank you very much.